Buffs Nation, what's going on? David here again, talking CU Buffs, Coach Prime Deion Sanders, and really anything in between. I'm excited today to share a little bit about another player who I think deserves a little bit more recognition than they're getting. And I got to come up with a title for this kind of series where we're highlighting some of these players that don't have the notoriety of Cormani McClain or Travis Hunter. But nonetheless, I'm really excited and thankful that you're checking out this video. Again, I've been overwhelmed with the amount of support and engagement we've had on this channel. Gonna throw a comment up here, trying to do this every video, but whether you're just now tuning into what's going on with Coach Prime and the Buffs, whether you followed Buffs for a short time or a long time, or if the Colorado Buffs are like your fifth favorite college football team, everybody is welcome here in Buffs Nation. This is just gonna be fun and it's open for all. Now, of course, before I get started, would really appreciate it if you help us get to 1,000 subscribers. So hit that subscribe button, hit that like. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about this player? What are your expectations for the Buffs? And what kind of content do you want to see as the spring comes along this year? So let me know, but right now I'm going to dive into a player that was the top rated cornerback recruit for CU in 2023 until Cormani McClain signed, of course, on National Signing Day. Let's get right into it. Carter Stoutmire, cornerback out of Prestonwood Christian Academy out in Plano, Texas. This is another Dallas area player coming to CU, along with another defensive back in Milliner-Jones. Now, you might be wondering, okay, this is a Christian Academy, this is a private school, what's the level of football that this guy's playing against? Well, they actually play in the 6A division, which is the highest level of Texas football, high school football that you can get. So this guy's seen big-time offenses, big-time players, and he's made big-time plays against them. Now, his dad, Omar Stoutmire, played with Coach Prime during his time on the Cowboys, and his main recruiter, Kevin Mathis, was also a teammate of both of those men. So there's kind of like a family connection going on with this recruitment. A few things that I hope you take away from these highlights that I cut up from Huddle is his hand placement, I believe, is top-notch on some of these plays. His ability to make up the gap, so to speak, with his speed, his ability to play in both press and off coverage, as you'll see coming up in this tape. And I feel like, for, no pun intended, but he is a stout tackler. Now, another thing that I did want to point out is, okay, well, normally when you're talking about defensive backs, if they're not, Travis Hunter, how good are their hands? Well, Carter had 9 career interceptions in his high school varsity career. 6 of those came during his senior year. Now, I don't believe Carter is an early enrollee this semester here on campus, so he'll be coming in over the summer along with his other counterpart, Cormani McClain. I think there's a lot to like about Carter, and I would imagine if there's any position that Coach Prime is very specific on the types of recruits he's bringing in, it's going to be the cornerback position. And you can see he's got a good mix of technique, natural talent, size, and speed. And I'm very curious to see how he's going to develop and kind of where he's going to come out within this very competitive defensive back room that's shaping up for CU. And so I think it's really important that we have these tall guys that can play on the outside, that have ball skills, that have the speed to cover the gap, so to speak. Let me know in the comments, what do you think of Carter Stoutmire? What are your expectations for the new Buffs? Sco Buffs.